yeah, people, Chrissy Salem. Oh, we've never met before. Metal Mascara channel. Oh, great to have you here talking about 3 steps to winning today. Because a lot of you aren't winning, and you want to be winning. You want to feel like you're winning. You want to know that you're winning. So what can we do today? The things that I do to win every day. So real quick breakdown that we're going to go over them. You got to practice gratitude. That's personal. I'm going to talk about number 2 and number 3. Number 2 is affirmations, and number 3 is writing your goals down. Now, don't that sound like a fun threesome? Oh, you know it. Me, you, and your life. Oh, if we've never met before, I'm Chrissy Salem, and I'm here present for your life. Because you want more. You and I agree on 3 things. Oh, boy, do we agree, you betcha. Really, mister with the makeup, what do we agree in? Well, we both agree, around the whole world, every living human being agrees on these 3 things. That we both want more money, more resources, am I right? We want excellent health. We want to look amazing. And number 3, we want romance our way. So is that our white knight, our king, our queen? Or is it one on each arm? Is it a revolving door? That's what's different. We all have those 3 things in common. And if you're not working on those 3 things, you've got no self-confidence. That's right. How? Because it's going to reflect in your bank account, your waistline, and your relationships. If you've got no goals for your money, what's your bank account going to look like? Hey, I was there. Maybe you're there now. Don't worry, man. Hope's not lost. We win. I win in the end. And I'll take you with me. And number 2, your health. You know, 70% of you are overweight or obese. That's what US Gov says. Well, it's a fixable problem. What diet or what training program haven't you tried? If you don't have a goal for your health, you're not going to lose weight. Maybe it's to put on muscle. Oh, man, putting on muscle, that's a bear. Man, shout out to people doing that. That's harder than losing weight. But it's a commitment. So how can you want more muscle if you don't have goals for it? Or maybe you just want to, maybe you spend a lot of time in bed because you're ill. You don't feel good. There's something wrong. You've been diagnosed with something at some stage, at some level. And man, you just have no energy. You're just worn out, just laying there. And you feel miserable about it. So maybe for you it's just to sit up and have your feet touch the floor. Oh, shout out to the people sitting up and their feet touching the floor. When it comes to health, all of us want something. Oh, when it comes to romance. So you got a great partner? Shout out to anybody with a great partner. Don't screw up that relationship. You got to work on it. Don't just let it work itself. You direct it to the place it's got to go. Are you in a bad relationship? Oh man, I've talked to so many of you. You're with Christy, they help me pay for rent. Yeah, well, you're not chasing them down. Ooh, the web got me. It's a bad relationship. They don't support you. They don't help you. Everything is you got to spell it out. Oh, you got to motivate them, encourage them, tell them to get off the couch. Tell them to get busy. So let me ask you, is that kind of a relationship, that kind of person, going to help you with your bank account, waistline, or romance? No, they're killing it. Killing it. Romance has 2 facets. The other side is you. All of us here have a list. Mentally, or some of us have it written down. I've seen some, they're more than 2 pages. Of all the qualities and attributes we want in the partner coming in through our door. That we're going to manifest. Boy, you're in fantasy land. I know so many that are still waiting. You got the wrong list. Take that one, set it aside, because it's a good list. You thought about that, and you're right, those are perfect for you. Now pull out the other list. All the stuff that is shitty about you. Like, how come you haven't attracted that person yet? Whoa, turn the lights on, Chrissy. Give me some sugar, talk to me straight. You never made a list for yourself to get that kind of partner. Because, man, you got some high expectations. And I believe they're out there. But you got to take it up a notch. Or 2. No big deal. We set goals, we get moving. See what I mean? So what are you attracting? What is it you got to work on about you? Oh, Chrissy, I'm not that bad. I got a temper. I joke too much. I mean, any of those socially annoying things that we can go overboard on. We're all guilty of something. Maybe you're just too quiet. Oh, you play the shy card. Okay. So you say, well, Chrissy, I don't know. And, I can't tell you what those things are. I can tell you in one general sense that guys, dudes, are stubborn. You don't listen. And women, you're lazy. You only have so much motivation and it's over. Now, we all suffer from those maladies, I do too, to different degrees. But knowing that that's just kind of part of our deal as people, man, we can now we're clear to move forward. That barricade's out of the way. So you never knew why you were stubborn? Oh man, it's just kind of wired into you. Never knew why you were lazy? Just kind of wired into you. Now you know what your real enemy is. That's number one that's got to go on that list. You got to get that under control. Because some lazy's good, some stubborn's good, right? You just don't get rid of all of it. But it's the overboard stuff. So that list. Chrissy, what do I do? What do I work on about myself? All right, so this is what we're going to do. This is a $59.99 tip. I'm going to give it to you for free. The best place to go to get an objective review of your socially acceptable or unacceptable habits, demeanor, character is your last employee review. Oh, that's where you go. And you go to your boss or your supervisor. No, it doesn't matter whether you love your job or hate your job because it's not about that. It's about you. We're going to work on some stuff. You're going to talk to your boss or supervisor. You're going to say, I want to go over my last review because I really think there's some things I could work on, and I really want to shine. See, you really do want to shine for you. So he'll sit down and go over that with you. Man, don't take nothing personal. Because I'll tell you what, one of those things on that review, a co-worker could have said, well, he comes in kind of grumpy. Boom, that got noted down. Comes in with a bad attitude. That's how easy it is. That's why you want to get down and talk about shining at your job. Believe me, supervisors, managers, more than happy to pick you apart. It's just the name of the game. Because now there's somebody, they're going to tell you. But see, you take that list and you can work on that. You work on those things, maybe you got a problem with punctuality. Oh man, it's not fashionable. It's shitty to do to somebody. So you can be there at 8, be there at 8. Or is it not saying hello in the morning? Not a lot of people say, I'm not a morning person. That gets written down, and that's going to affect your bank account. They don't tell you that. That's not a hard written rule, but that's the vibe. That's what's going on. So all it takes is one coworker to say something snide about you, and now you've got something on that list you can work on, whether it's true or not. It's not about that. Don't take it personal. It's just objective. So now you're working on 2 or 3 of those things. Let's say you're a jackass, right? Oh man, you just get people cracking up all the time. You're the center of attention. Well, there's a level of that, a degree that you got to stop. Because now it's become socially unpalatable. It doesn't taste good no more to nobody. You're like, yeah, okay, cut it out. So you got to know that crap. Or maybe you're a DICK, just a big tough guy. Oh, sitting there on his keyboard right now saying, oh, to go to hell, Chrissy Salem. So you want me to go to hell. But you and I both want more money. We both want a kick-ass sex life, and we both want the kind of life that we want. So keep pecking away. So it's those 3 things. So when we set goals in those 3 areas, now we can start moving the needle. And when I talk about our dreams, a lot of times most Americans ask, what are your dreams? They don't know. And I get it. I didn't know what mine were. But when you can start to identify, and what gives you clarity, because your dreams are in front of you. You just can't see them. It's blurry, it's blocked. Why? Because you don't have clarity. You haven't set some goals in those 3 areas. You set some small goals, you take those steps, you work them. It's not so blurry anymore. The bigger the goals in those 3 areas, the clearer that dream is. Because you've got a part to play. You're just not here to take up space. You make a difference in somebody's life. I mean, you're here with me, that makes a difference in my life. And I hope I'm making a difference in your life. I mean, sometimes it takes a change of scenery. Check. A change of company. Oh, that's a double check. To get you thinking about your life. Yeah, your life. So I got you covered, okay? Let's talk. Let's get down. Give me some sugar, Chrissy Salem. Oh, we've never met before. I'm Chrissy Salem. Oh, yeah, and I'm doling out spoonfuls of my sugar. Because you want to win. Don't be invisible. I've had quite a few say, Chrissy, I just want to be invisible. Oh, no, you don't. You just haven't set some goals for your money. You want your bank account to be invisible? All right, so when I say, now, I say get some pen and paper. Okay, so now, I'm going to say a word association. When I say the word, boom, write down what's stressing you out about it. Okay, here we go. 1, money. Write it down. So when I said money, what's stressing you out? Not enough? Too many bills? Too much debt? Debt repayment? Any number of those things stressing you out. What is the top one? Write it down. Don't be all analytical and trying to pie chart it and spreadsheet it. Just write it down. And let's move on to number 2. When I say the word health, what pops in? What's stressing you out? Is it your weight? You can't sleep so good? Knees are killing you? Are you underweight? Suffer with all kinds of migraines and sinus problems? Trying to build muscle. So when I said health, what is it? And maybe it's just to get up off the bed so your feet touch the ground. Because you're just out of energy. You're out of whack. I know a lot of you like that. All these different things going on. But when I say health, something is stressing you out. Man, write that down. And now the last thing, you. What is it about you got to work on starting now? What, you got to get smarter? Chrissy, I wish I was smarter. Chrissy, I wish I had more wisdom. Oh, man, well, you know, whatever. The platform that we're on has all of that and more. You just got to go looking for it. Oh, there's an old saying, if you look for it, you'll find it. That's a guarantee, but you got to look for it. You can't be just like, yeah, well, I looked for it, Chrissy. I can't find it. Here, find it for me, Chrissy. Show me, Chrissy. Here's a fresh new word to add to your vocabulary. Accountability. Personal responsibility. If life is the one document to go around, we're going to go with that. We've got to be at our best. You got to hit it with your best. You're here for a reason. You're here to fulfill a purpose. It's different for all of us. Don't deny it. Don't run from it. Oh, and how many of you have let the dramas of life just choke your dreams and goals? With bona fide stuff. Family members dying, family members getting sick, family members getting married, kids growing up. Just a host of different things. But all those things added up, they just get their fingers around your goals and dreams and just choke them out. And they wind up sitting like in this little box on the shelf. Days go by, months, years. Dust, cobwebs. Your dreams never went away. They watch your back. Oh, I always get worked up. Because it's true. You know, how true can something be? How much truth can there be in something? That you took your dreams and you set them aside because of the dramas of life. And that they're for real, they exist. You gotta take them off the shelf. And it's different for all of us, you know? But when are you gonna start? We're not guaranteed tomorrow. Oh, we never met. I'm Chrissy Salem, and I hope I could be here tomorrow with you guys. Because we're having a great time. Oh, we're having a blast. Because all it takes sometimes is a change of scenery. Check. And a change of company. Check. And I get you thinking different. You know, the guy with the makeup is right. I don't like my bank account. I wish it was fatter. Like with 5 more zeros. Or is it your, oh, the guy with the makeup's right, man. I look down, I can't see my toes. Chrissy, I can't see my toes. Are they there? Look down for me, Chrissy. Oh, yeah, they're there. But there's a big old bag blocking the way. Fixable. Are you underweight? Suffering with all kinds of... Because a lot of underweight people... Oh, man, the sinus problems and the migraines. Oh, it just whacks those that are underweight. If you're in that category, man, I feel for you. We need to gain some good weight. Find some calories that you love and get busy. And that's a discipline. Oh, and that's a lot of work. Or is it building muscle? Is that the thing about your health? To get started, what do you got to do? You know, if all you can do, you want to make today a winning day, make a decision about your money. This thing that's stressing you out, you're going to write it down, and for a season, you're going to work on it. You're going to make a plan to work on it. Is it to go into work early, stay late, get some overtime, work a weekend? Do something that pays on the weekend if you're off. Because the average American works 37 and a half hours a week. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but why under 40? It's really suspicious. Because that messes with your self-confidence. Man don't want to come home with a 37-hour paycheck. He wants to come home with 40 plus. That's a fact. Whatever line of work you're in. Oh, and there's some of you, man, pulling 50, 60, 70, 80 hours or more. Oh, yeah, shout it out. You guys kick ass. But you're the ones that get worn out, and you set your dreams aside because you're preoccupied with your job's dreams. You're preoccupied with your family's dreams and their dramas. And what's going on in the current events. Oh, shit, the current events. Oh, and then spirituality. When do you have time for you? You don't. You sit down, you turn on some TV, or you play a video game, and I don't bet. If we've ever met before, I'm Chrissy Salem, and I don't bet. But you turn on something that's some kind of drama. If you're killing people in a video game, that's drama. Oh, and I had somebody once say to me, Chrissy, this drama is life-changing. Life-changing, Chrissy, I can't miss an episode. That's why they couldn't get the extra hours that week that were available. And their bank account's still the same. Real life example. So you make a sacrifice for a season. Now, most seasons are 3 months, 90 days. That's what they teach us. But a season could be 60 days, 30 days. A season could be a week. Call it whatever you want a season, but it's a set amount of time. Set amount of time you're not going to go over. Because you're going to sacrifice. Because, if you got to work extra, you're going to give something up. What are you going to give up? Something's going to get given up. And you might not like it. But remember, it's for a season. Got to put up with this little storm brewing for a season. It's that money stressing you out, that thing. Then your health, we're going to write that down. We get busy on that. So if all you can do today is make today a winning day, find a diet and a program that you like. Oh, I saw some hearts coming up. Chrissy, what do you use? Well, Jesse Pump and me, we both use Spartan Race Training. Been about 6 years now. I got Jesse involved in it. You're going to see us race together. Oh, yeah. Body weight. And the diet's real dialed in. High protein, high fat, super low carb. But that works for us. Your lifestyle's different. And diets reflect lifestyles. So I recommend going to I don't get nothing for this. Bodybuilding.com. It's free. They got a great before and after section. Just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. And then they have these body calculators. You put in your height, your weight, all your details. And then you let it know, do you want to exercise twice a week, 7 days a week, whatever. You put all that in, boom, it comes back free. And it gives you a great idea what you got to do. And if you don't know what the exercise is, they even show you. Can you tell I've used it? And then working on you, what is it we're writing down? These are your 3 goals you're going to write down. That's what makes a winning day. And we get busy on it. So if you can't physically do anything right this moment, that's fine. But you wrote this down. And it's not hard to remember. Remember, money, health, romance. Because when you work on those 3 things, your self-confidence goes up. You got a different vibe when you walk into a room. People turn their heads. Your co-workers will say, amongst themselves, what is so-and-so so happy about? Boy, they're acting a little strange today. They must be on something. Yeah, you're on your dreams and goals. You're on your business. You're up. You're all up in your own business. That's where you find peace and joy. Oh, being up in other people's business, you lose. Your bank account loses, your waistline loses, and your romance loses. You got to be up in your own business. Your goals, your dreams. Oh, if you've ever met before, I'm Chrissy Salem Metal Mascara channel. And this morning, I'm kind of up in your business. Sorry. Not. It's just a great conversation to have. You might not have this today. Maybe today's the only time right now. Because what's more important than your life? Designing your life. Go ahead. I'll wait for an answer. Crickets! You're the most important. So now we got our goals written down. We got some plans. We're doing a little bit of research. And now we got a fun project that's on the horizon. We're going to make a vision board. That's right, a vision board. No, they're not just for for girls. I had somebody say that to me. Vision boards are for girls. Their bank account's still the same. And now dudes, don't be stubborn. Chrissy, I got it all up here. And ladies, oh, I don't have a journal, I don't have a pen, it doesn't look nice. Stop. We're gonna do this, we're gonna download 10 pictures. Your life, we can find pictures on the internet, here, that represent the kind of life you want, how you want to look, what kind of car you want to drive, where you want to live, what you want to experience, who you want to experience it with, how much money in the bank. That number is very important. 10 pictures representing the life you're designing. We're going to download them to our phone, and when we go out, Instaprint machine, Walmart's got them, Target's got them, 6 cents a copy. And I'm going to get them copied. Wireless, crazy. And then we're going to go to school supply aisle and get our Elmer's tri-board. It's what little kids use for science projects. Isn't that cute? It's like we're in a little kid science class. And there's 3 sizes. Get the medium one. The large one's massive. And the other one's a little too small. Unless you're in a tight spot. Remember, I said 8 to 10 pictures. So the medium one's perfect because you can do some writing on it. Oh yeah, we're going to do some writing. So listen, let's go back to your place now. Well, you didn't see that coming. Damn, Chrissy Salem's coming back to my place. So is the bed fixed? Because we got to spread out. We got to spread out. We got to spread all the pictures out on the Elmer's tri-board so we can glue them. And we want to write some things down. What were you thinking about when I said spread? I blushed. So talking about now we're on your bed. We're spread out. Oh, we've never met before. I'm Chrissy Salem, and you know what? You and I are all spread out right now. It's pretty comfortable, isn't it? Talking about your life. On your bed. With a bottle of glue, pictures, cardboard. Oh, we're going crazy. And now, put them where you want. We all categorize life in different ways. And then, what's that money amount? Take out a big fat marker. Write that amount where you could see it on your board. Isn't this fun? You know it. Real easy. I know you gotta go get the pictures. I know you gotta go get... So anyways. And then there's lyrics and quotes that anytime you hear them, man, it inspires you. It touches you. There's a quote out there that always... Now, if you don't have one, that's okay. Don't be like looking for one. Just keep your eyes open. It'll come to you. Life will speak that quote to you and make it your own. We're going to write that down. Or maybe is it a lyric from a song? Oh, yeah, let's affirm something right now. We don't know what we're going to deal with today for the most part, right? We know our constants, but we know this, that we've got one life and we're going to live it up. That's our outlook. That's our attitude. Oh, say it with me. One life, I'm going to live it up. One life, I'm going to live it up. So let's make it official. And let's do this. Grab your mirror. Because I know I got my mirror. We'll say it again. You might be heading into traffic. Oh, one life, I'm going to live it up. Oh, they scheduled you with that shitty coworker. Oh, one life, I'm going to live it up. See, you're deciding. You decide your fate. You decide your attitude. Oh, one life, I'm going to live it up. Shit, the boss is coming with a paper. It's either I did something or I'm going to be doing something. Oh, one life, I'm going to live it up. Because the time clock is in your future and you're clocking out. Because one life, you're going to live it up. And you work on your dreams and goals. Oh, one life, I'm going to live it up. See, it's an outlook. It's an attitude. Don't that feel good? Oh, yeah, shout out if it feels good. I put the mirror back. So who's having a good time feeling good? Oh, you know it. Because you want to feel good. In a general sense. You do. You want your quality of life. I talk a lot about in my reels about the life satisfaction quotient. Now, I've done my research on my analytics. And if you've never met me before, I just improved your life satisfaction quotient by 37%. How about that? You're more satisfied now. See what I mean? So you got to follow Chrissy Salem and subscribe to me here. Because I'll keep talking about you. Because what's more important than you? Nothing. I know. You're the devil, Chrissy Salem. Because what about God, faith, family, country? Well, of course those things are important, but I'm not talking about those things. But I want you to think about the person you're always talking about, this better version of you. You know the person I'm talking about. Kind of not 100% clear exactly what you look like, but it's a better version of you. To hell with that, man. Knock it down, start a new one. Starting today, you could be who you want to be. You know, are you dishonest? Decide to be honest. Whatever it is, you got to turn around. Why? Why not? For your dreams, your goals, that life that's up on that vision board now, and now you're sacrificing for a season to make it happen? Chrissy, what happens to all the drama, all the misery? Oh, it takes a step back. Because you don't have time for it. It's going to reach out to you. It's going to knock you down. Life's going to knock you in the teeth. Oh, boy, it's going to knock you in the teeth. But you got to get back up. Because we're talking about your life. Remember that life you're writing down, those things stressing you out. What's up on our vision board? We write this down every day within the first hour of waking up. Write down your 3 goals. Look at your board. That's how I do it. And then, this tip I got from Grant Cardone. He says, write your goals down when you're stressed out. So I thought, well, if I'm stressed out, I'm going to go get my journal, write my goals down. It sounded kind of hokey. Well, one day I had my journal nearby, and wow, was I stressed out, just like anybody. Just a particular day. So I got my journal, started writing my goals. Just those 3 goals over and over. Less than 10 minutes. Oh, man, the focus, stellar. My attitude, crazy cool. I said, this just got to be a hoax. This just got to be just a chance, a coincidence. It never fails. It's fun getting stressed out. Because then I start to feel good after I write my goals down. No, it's not fun getting stressed out. But when I do get stressed out, that's what I do. And instantly you focus. So don't think drama goes away or misery goes away. It's always lurking around. But it takes a step back from a person who's walking a little taller. He's got a little bit more self-confidence. Who's looking a lot better in the mirror because it's one life and you're going to live it up. That's the attitude. That's the mindset. Oh, and remember this. You did some affirmations with Chrissy Salem. Because I use them. Oh, yeah, one life, I'm going to live it up. Boy, you can really drive some people crazy with such a good attitude. Oh, we've never met before. I'm Chrissy Salem. My new ebook is out. ChrisSalem.com. Download a copy. Talk about our soundtrack. We've all got a soundtrack. Stop letting people decide what's on your soundtrack. You decide. Homework. Homework. There is one song that every time you hear it, it passes these 2 filters. This is key. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. This song has 2 filters. It has to inspire you and at the same time motivate you. And it has to have done that every time it's come on. Don't BS me. Every time. That's the song we want to start a new playlist with. That's our playlist for one life. We're going to live it up. Isn't that kick-ass? I've been a Spotify customer for a long time, so if you go to Spotify, all my playlists are public. Oh, you'll see Chrissy Salem Metal Mascara 2024, and you can take a look at what gets me charged up. It's free. Oh, yeah, people, Chrissy Salem, thanks so much for being here. Oh, I love you, and I'll see you again.